my favorite season, and I know it's a lot of your favorite seasons too. I did a little poll on this. A lot of you like it. These leaves are wet right now. The grass is dewy. Some of us seeing frost. My favorite thing to do though is rake, do some leaf angels, throw them around, have some fun. You should do that today too, because we're going to see some amazing temperatures. What we felt yesterday was a repeat of Sunday into those mid 50s to mid 60s. That's going to be the case not today. How's that? We're going to warm those up by at least 10 degrees as we head through this afternoon. It's going to be the warmest day of the week. Now, as we look at yesterday's high temperature compared to where we should be for this time of year, it was a little bit warmer. So when you think about the 75-degree high today, yeah, that's going to be well above average, right where we want it. You can see that huge warm up headed off just to the west, anywhere from 10 to 20 degrees warmer than we were just 24 hours ago. So all of that's going to be moving on in. We can't feel it just yet. Notice we're still in that blue area, the cooler temperatures from the water, but it is warming up just to the southwest of us already here this morning. So we are below freezing into Mountain. Make sure you bundle up before you head out the door. Close to that mark into Watoma, and then also Oconto at 37 degrees. While the rest of us into the upper 40s to low 50s this morning. Winds are pulling out of the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. That is actually really light compared to what we're going to be feeling later on this afternoon. So because the winds are light right now, there is some patchy fog. By noon, right around lunch, they're going to be gusting up to about 30 miles per hour, and that's going to stay that way all night and into tomorrow as well. So that's going to even clear that fog out of here by this morning. So the high pressure is the reason why the fog was able to settle there. We'll see sunshine for a majority of our day. It's going to get windy. It's going to get warm. That warm front's going to pass over us, which is why Lake Michigan and the Bay is in a gale warning, where waves are going to be up to about 10 to 15 feet high from some of these winds. So you're going to want to stay away from those beaches. It is dangerous. Now, there's that system right now. It's in Minnesota. Doesn't look like much, just looks like a swath of rain, but it will eventually start to enter into that warmer, more moisture air as it does so. So look at that cold front slamming in. This is what we're expecting to head our way by tonight. Through the early morning hours and into tomorrow afternoon, we're going to see some wet weather for your Wednesday. Potential for some severe to strong storms as well. We are in a marginal risk there. This is tonight and through tomorrow morning. We could have the potential for first would be the large hail risk. Then the system looks like it wants to line out, and that would be the damaging wind risk coming in after the hail risk. So keep that in mind. But first today, highs climbing into the mid 70s. You can see some 80s just off to the west. Feeling fantastic. Winds are going to be pulling out of the south, like I mentioned. Sunshine holds all day long. We don't see those clouds pushing in until about 9 p.m. tonight. Showers start to fire up overnight. These are the risks for hail early in the morning. Then you kind of get the swath moving through tomorrow afternoon, which would be the wind risk there. After that, we clear on out. Those winds pull in out of the northwest. Notice that? With that kind of speed, it's going to get pretty chilly. So when we're talking about rainfall, we're looking at about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch. Then behind the system, as the cool air pulls in, we could see some snow flurries out there, especially into the north woods as well. Minnesota, Duluth area, they're going to be seeing this. But Antigo, Mountain, Pembine, Shawano, Clintonville, you could see some of those flurries. It's not going to stick, but just keep in mind that's what's going to be happening. 'Tis the season. So enjoy the mid 70s here today. Tonight we will fall to the upper 50s to low 60s. And then we kind of hold steady there for a minute for the morning hours. And then we're actually going to fall throughout the day tomorrow to even colder. So these high temperatures are early in the morning. It's going to be feeling more like the upper 40s when you factor in the winds and the falling temperatures. So dress warm tomorrow as well. Look at those behind the rest of the system. It's going to stay in the upper 40s to mid 50s as our average high temperatures. Those nights look like they want to drop below freezing as well. So we are definitely changing seasons here around. But Noelle, today's the day to enjoy those fall colors 100%.
Yeah, like you said, might be a good day to make a leaf pile and jump in it, right? Thanks, Brittany. Still to come, a look